On today's episode of Spellz, you'll need a box of crayons, a handkerchief, and 2 identical crayons. Get ready to have some fun.
You know, Bridget, I really think you captured my rugged good looks with this one.
Really? That's not what I was going for. Hi, and welcome to another episode of Spellz.
I'm Jay.
And I'm Bridget.
And as you can see, Bridget and I are checking out the artwork of a very talented, up-and-coming crayon artist.
Thank you, thank you.
Now, Bridget, did you know that not only can you do some beautiful pictures with crayons, but you can also do some really cool magic tricks?
I didn't know that.
So what do you say we teach our pals at home some kooky crayon tricks?
Sounds like fun.
Let's make some magic. Bridget, this one uses static electricity.
Okay.
You see, if I take my finger, this one, give a little rub here, a little furry arm spot there, I get some static electricity. I can lift something as big as a box of crayons. Just happen to have one here. Watch. Little rub. Hopefully, yep, look at that. Right like that, stuck to the finger. Works every time. Here is how you do it. The key to this is what I call kind of visual misdirection. Because I'm rubbing here and I come over, and I'm rubbing here and I come over. I've set it up as sort of a natural thing.
Yeah.
But it gives me the cover I need to come over and secretly slip my little finger underneath. Okay? I try to do it kind of as I'm swinging in one natural action. Make sure the back of the box really presses up against my fingers. I push that in like that. Just for 1 beat, 2 beat, and then as you let it fall off, you pull your finger back in quickly.
Okay.
And it looks to all the world that it was stuck to your finger. Good evening and welcome to another installment of Boudini's Buography. Bridget?
Jay, tonight we explore the world where art and magic meet. Jay.
Bridget, tonight a simple painting comes alive. Alive. Alive, I say. Alive, I say. Alive. One of England's greatest magicians ever was David Devant. He was born in London in 1868. One of his most popular and famous tricks was called the artist's dream. He played the part of an artist painting a large picture of his wife who had passed on. When he finished the painting, he covered it with a large sheet and then sat down in a chair and fell asleep. That's when the magic began. A ghostly figure entered the stage and pulled the sheet off the canvas to reveal that the painting of his wife had disappeared. Devant then woke up to see that now, standing before him, was the ghost of his wife. When he slowly reached out to touch the ghost, she magically disappeared and ended up back on the canvas. The audience couldn't believe their eyes.
Fascinating. Jay?
I thought so too, Bridget.
Jay.
Bridget.
Jay.
Bridget.
Jay.
Bridget, do you happen to have, I don't know, a crayon?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Wonderful. I'm going to make this crayon disappear. 1, 2, and... No, I'm kidding. No, I've got my magic hanky. Watch this. I slipped the crayon inside the handkerchief. See the magic phrase, crayon be gone! Just like that. Look. It has completely disappeared. Well, actually, it jumped through the air and invisibly traveled right into my back pocket. The vanishing crayon. Here is how you do it. First, you're going to need not one but 2 crayons. Oh, tricky guy, 2 crayons. And they should be the same color. That way, when you make one vanish and the other reappear in your pocket, they think it's the same crayon, right?
Okay.
So you're going to need 2 crayons. You're also going to need not one but 2 handkerchiefs.
Oh.
I know. Now, how you get this made is you ask your mom or your dad to sew the 2 together. Now, here's the way the sewing works. Along one side, they're sewn along the other, along the third. But this last side, they're only sewn halfway down. Now, when I want to make something vanish, I just gather up the corners like this.
Sorry, should the handkerchief be so colorful? Could you use like a plain white one or black one?
Great question. It should be very colorful. That way, if you put a bigger object in, say like a fish, if you put a fish in there, that way they won't see the shape or the shadow because it's such a busy, colorful pattern.
Okay.
Okay? Now, I've gathered up the corners of the handkerchief, and I want to make sure that I know exactly where my secret pocket is.
Right.
Okay? It's right there. So what I have 1 crayon already in one pocket.
Right.
I show my object that I want to vanish. I slip it inside the folds.
Okay.
Okay? And then all I have to do is to make it vanish. Snap my fingers, make up whatever magic word I think is fun, okay? I let everything drop, but I just hold on to this.
Okay.
And that way it never falls to the floor, because that can be really embarrassing. You show both sides, okay? And then you reach in your pocket, take out the crayon. And once again, you performed a real piece of magic. Whenever a professional magician uses one of these tricky handkerchiefs, they also usually have a duplicate or matching handkerchief. That way, they can hand that other one out either before or after the show, and people can look at the matching one and see that it's perfectly ordinary. Bridget, what do you have for us today?
Well, today we're going to be making a magic fridge magnet. And as you can see, I have some here, just different designs. And don't worry, again, they're really easy to make. You can use an old magnet that you have on your own fridge, or these are great. These are little magnet strips that you can buy at a stationery store. They come in different lengths and sizes, and then you can use some cardboard or cards or whatever you want. So first, I'm going to cut out my little strip of magnet, and then once you have your strip, you're just going to peel off the back, and that's done. And so now you can put whatever you want on it. So I have a little furry bunny, which I found, which I really like. And so I'm going to take some glue. Can you pass me some glue?
Sure, there you go.
Thank you.
There you go.
Just going to put a little bit of glue on, just like that.
I wonder what he thinks of that, huh? A little bit of glue on him.
And stick it on, and then you can let it dry. And what's also great is you can have these little magnetic frames. I really like these because you can get your mom and dad to take a picture of you and then put it in the frame you can have in your fridge.
If the picture was you during a show for your friends or family, then you'd have like a magnetic picture frame with a picture of you doing magic in it up on the fridge.
That's right. Yeah, it's really great. So anything you want, we got some of these little bunnies which stretch, which I love. Some foam stars, as you know I love stars. And yeah, whatever you need to make your very own magic fridge magnet.
Cool. Here's a card trick that's twice as hard as every other card trick. Twice as hard because it's going to use 2 cards. Now, I've made 2 predictions, okay? I had a sense of the first card. I had a sense of what the second card would be. I've made 2 predictions here. And my friend Colin's going to help me out as usual. Colin, rather than having you pick a card, you just say the word stop anytime you want. Stop. Right there, I'm going to show you the card. Show you and everybody at home the first card. That'll be card number 1. Okay. Let's go for card number 2 now. Again, rather than picking, just say stop anytime. Stop. There's card number 2. Remember both cards, okay? Please remember them. Card number 1, card number 2. Okay, Colin, what was the first card?
3 of hearts.
3 of hearts, okay. And what was the second one?
3 of hearts.
They were both the 3 hearts. Well, luckily, that's what I predicted.
Thanks for joining us today.
You know, Bridget, you're not the only crayon artist on the show. Take a look at this.
Jay, that's a really good picture of horse. No, sorry, that's definitely an umbrella.
It's a spaceship. Look, there's the dome, the antenna.
Jay, that's what I meant. No, this is a good picture. In fact, I'm gonna stick it in our fridge with our magic fridge magnet.
Yes.
See you next time.
I'm gonna perform the trick that the magic cardboard. Abracadabra. Abracadabra.